can't be too disappointed finishing second to the outstanding favorite here. There's the lineup. Javonte Hurst of the U.S. Virgin Islands, Carmel Joseph of Grenada, Rasheen Richards of Jamaica, Jonathan Higgs of Bahamas, Brian Scott of Trinidad and Tobago, Sealy of Guyana, and Adin Corbett of Montserrat. Rasheen Richards of Jamaica, the fastest in this field, has gone 47.91 seconds this season. Won Jamaica's CARIFTA trials, same time as the second place finisher Dwayne Sharp, 48.21, but he wasn't good at the Jamaican High School Championships. He finished all the way down in 6th in the final. So we watched closely to see how he has recovered from that and whether he's in the form that he showed in February and early March. There is Higgs of the Bahamas. He starts in lane number 5, a 55.4 400 hurdler. 48.58 at 400 meters this season. Ensures that the Bahamians will have a very good 4x4 unit as well. That's for the final day.
And they've had some success in this event. The last 3 of the medals in this event have gone to Jamaicans, but Wendell Miller would have won this back in 2019, and the Trinidadian Avondale Smith would have done it in 2018. So a fair amount of interest in this race.
Remember, too short to be in the final, plus the next 2 fastest from across the 3 semi-final races. Javon Simon of Antigua and Barbuda and Egan Neely of the Bahamas are already through. And now we await the automatic qualifiers from this second semi-final. 9:48 is when this race is scheduled for, so we are 3 minutes away from that. And the athletes being made to wait here. The high jump final for under 17 girls still in progress. And getting to an interesting stage of that competition. The Bahamians well represented there, and they are looking to make a strong start to CARIFTA 2025.
Yeah, very long start. We're actually going along so well that with that 3-minute wait, shades of the men's Olympic 100-meter final last year. There was a huge wait before that one started.
Kamalafe going clear there. Last time we saw her, the Bahamian, she had an early miss at 1.50 meters, but still in competition and still going strong. Still relatively early in the high jump for under 17 girls final, by the way. The bar just at 1.55 as we get ready for this second semi-final in the under 17 boys 400 meters. Carmel Joseph of Grenada hasn't broken 50 seconds yet. Does he do that here? He starts in lane number 3. How about the Jamaican, fastest in this heat? Does he return to his sub 48 form? Off they go. Very quick start for Sealy of Guyana in lane number 7. He's already flown by Corbett of Montserrat in lane 8. Nice and tall and beautiful down the back straightaway. The Bahamian Higgs flew down the back stretch and takes the lead through 200 meters. The Jamaican Richards, fastest in the field, is well down at this stage and almost out of it. Into the straightaway, it's Higgs of the Bahamas with a commanding lead. Who will get the second automatic spot into the final? Oh, this will be tight for second. second. Higgs is holding on. He's through to the final. Terrific run on the inside from Carmel Joseph of Grenada, and I think he's through automatically as well. Jonathan Higgs with a fabulous semi-final effort.
Very, very good effort indeed from him. He led early and held on to that well, and a blanket finish almost for second and third. And also you have to hand it to Carmel Joseph of Grenada, finishing fast on the outside of Higgs. But really, for Richards of Jamaica, well, he didn't get going at all, did he?
Yeah, he never got going really. He is coached by Burt Cameron, the 1983 world champion, but he hasn't looked himself since the final of the under-16 event at the Jamaican High School Championships, and I was quite eager to see how well he'd recovered from whatever happened then. But clearly he hasn't recovered well. Higgs, nothing to recover from except an excellent run. 48.80. He leads the automatic qualifiers from this second semi-final. Terrific performance from Carmel Joseph of Grenada from the inside in lane number 3, finishing well to snatch the second automatic qualifying position. Here's another look at it. The Jamaican Richards walked out of the blocks, was not in it at all at 200 meters, tried to rally, but really never got close.
What was interesting is that the Grenadian athlete, Joseph, had gone past him within the first 100 meters. He had him covered very early, so there were the first warning signs that there's something that was seriously wrong. I think he's carrying an injury. Just looking at the way he runs, there's a bit of an asymmetry in the way the legs go pumping down the track. So that may have been his undoing.
Fair assumption. Look at this terrific batter down the stretch with the Grenadian Joseph in lane number 3 coming through well, getting ahead of Scott of Trinidad and Tobago. And the Guyanese was in there as well, Seeley. Let's have a look at the times. This is critical now as we try to see if we'll get any non-automatic qualifiers from this second semi-final. So we know for sure that Jonathan Higgs of the Bahamas and Carmel Joseph of Grenada are there at 48.80 and 48.97. Brian Scott of Trinidad and Tobago, 49.01. Seeley of Guyana, 49.01. They are now the two on the bubble, which means we'll get no non-automatic qualifiers from the first semi-final.
Great finish by those two. Good awareness still from Scott and Seeley, realizing they had an excellent chance after putting in a good run early and putting in all the effort to get into that final. And they should have enough here. All it remains now to see what happens in that third race, because now the athletes in the third race know exactly where they need to be in order to qualify.